Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meadsyreplays and welcome back to yet another video. This time we have the Chrysler K back in stores. It's been for sale once before, and if you remember when it came with the big upset on PC, this was quite controversial when it come to Blitz. People were complaining that it's going to be too OP. When it was for sale, people were complaining that it was OP, but they were wrong. They were wrong. It's a nice tank. Don't get me wrong. It is a nice tank with a nice turret. It's great side scraping. The gun depression forward is not great, but it has got 10 degrees of gun depression, like sidewards, like this kind of position. The penetration sucks. 208 penetration. So the penetration does really suck. 310 alpha, and it's just less than 2,000 damage per minute. So stat-wise, the tank is not absolutely great. The turret, however, 254 millimeters of turret armor, and it has got 152 of hull armor. So the armor's not bad. The armor's not bad. If you can get in a hold down position, you're going to bounce shots. You're always going to bounce shots. But as for being OP, it really, unless you've played the tank, it really is not OP. Now, we have a couple of nice battles here. We've got one from a clanmate of mine, Penguin Killer, and we have a couple of myself, which is one here on Faust. It is a tier 9 battle. You are going to struggle penning those tier 9s, especially the E75s and whatnot, the VK45s, and a turret of a T32. Now, the T32 has got the same gun as the Chrysler, and you could just see there, hold down, you're not going to do nothing. And likewise to you, he's not going to do nothing when you're in a side scraping position. So now, we've got no shots there. So what I'm thinking is the Type 59 and the T34 has decided to flank, and we have got a medium tank, the T69, all by himself. So I'm thinking that there is just the two tanks up here. The Type 59, which is quite low hit points. He's a one shot, possibly a two if we low roll, but he should be a one shot. We're going to poke up that, and we are going to get rid of him. So me turning back was actually a good thing, because now there is the T34 that is on his own, and there is two of us. So 275 alpha there, and you're going to get quite a few low rolls. As I've said, it is only 310 alpha average, but now we do miss that shot. We donk the shot, so we're going to get into the side scrape position. We're going to look to the right because there are still 4 tanks to the right. Again, we don't penetrate that shot, and now we're just going to wait for our T69 to come and help, and we're going to push when I think it's safe to push. Now, the T34 is a great tank. It's one of the best premiums that you can buy in the tech tree. And it's a very nice tank. And you can see the VK is now gone. The T32 is now gone. The KPF is down there. And this is where I make my move. I've just spotted the T69 is rushing him. So we're going to rush together. The T69, it's not got a great amount of hit points. But when there is 2 tanks facing him, and now the T34 is going to face the T69. So we can HE his rear for 369. And now we are just getting free damage, because the T34 is not going to look at us. There is no reason for him to look at us because the T69 is a one shot. So we're going to get another shot there, and he is going to take out the T69. But he's now on a reload, so we can take him out quite easily. So 2 kills, 2.2k damage. And now we do get a bit lucky because there is a medium tank that has got... I haven't seen him all battle. He's got no kills. So there is only one thing that it could be, and that is, yes, a lovely AFK. So we're going to get back round the back of him, just going to farm some damage here. Nice HE into his rear, 409 alpha with the HE, and I think we're going to reload, and we're going to get one more, and then I think it's our E75 is going to come up, and he's going to take him out. So that battle, 2 kills, 3.3k damage, thanks to that AFK. We finished on a first class, 149,000 credits earned, which is lovely. does make nice credits, and at the moment it is quite easy to ace. It used to be, when it first come out, it used to be quite hard. You do get that with tanks when they first come out, just like the AMX 30B, like when no one has it, it's very easy to ace. Now, I did a stream and I played the AMX 30B and I got just under 6k damage with 1500 base XP, and it was only a first class. That was the same with this. It was very difficult to ace. But now, you don't even need 1200 XP to ace this tank. This is Penguin Killer now on Canal, and he's already cap B, and he's going to push towards C, and he's pushing very aggressively. Now, he can do that because there's only 2 tier 8s. The rest are all tier 7s. So the SU-152 completely takes out the IS, and you can see what he's doing here. He's just showing his hull. He's angling so he can use also that gun depression. And that is how you have to play this tank. Get those ridge lines, but you do need to be careful to get the gun depression. You do need to angle up like this, which makes the side of your tank very, very weak. However, he does manage to get 2 bounces there from the SU and the Glacial, so he's now on 1300 blocked damage, and you can see there he's angling too much, and he does get a shot from the T29, sorry. And this is what people didn't understand. They just thought with the gun depression it's got and the armor it's got, it's like, it's too OP and it needs to be deleted. It's completely not like that. Yes, you are going to bounce the shots. There we go. That was not the tank. That was the RHM. If he would have aimed at the bottom plate and maybe used Pramo, he would have easily penned him. So people just think with the gun depression and the armor, it's just insane. But to get, as I've said, to get that gun depression, you need to angle your tank to the side. And when you angle your tank, your sides become really, really weak. So it's not just as if you're going to go up the ridgeline. Bad shot there from Penguin Killer, but he pays it. He gets lucky that the RHM also missed. So now he's going to switch to the HE. He's going to clear the Emil, and it just leaves the Bulldog, who does take out the Rev, but it's pretty much game over. And you can see there, he blocks 1900 damage. He only gets 2600 damage, 101,000 credits, which is, again, lovely. 1190 base XP, and that is enough for an ace. He did do 2000 assistant damage on top of that, so you can say it's well deserved, but 1100 XP in a tier 8 is not worth, in my opinion, it's not worthy for an ace. So it's really, really low to, I don't know if it's because no one's playing it or people are doing bad in it, but it's very easy to ace this tank at the moment. So here we are, it's myself again, and this time it's a proper tier 9 battle. So there is 4 tier 9s and 3 tier 8s. And these are the battles you do struggle with this tank, because yes, you're still going to bounce the tier 9 guns, but you're just going to struggle to pen them. And especially, as I've said, if they've got heavies on the enemy team, there's not much you can do. You have to shoot quite a lot of Pramo. So straight up, we spot the T34. We do get a shot into him. He misses us. I'm not sure if he was actually going for us or not. And you can see here, we are getting shot from the side. So the T34 doing well there. He's using his gun depression and his very strong turret. And he's not alone. So we are now going to back up because there is a motion on his way. And with that armor, we are not going to pen him unless we use the Pramo. So we're going to, even on the cheeks there, we probably did miss a bit, but we bounced. Now he's pushing forward. Luckily, we do have help. And he shows me his side. And you can see here, I'm trying to side hug him. I'm trying to make him only see my turret. And we do get that nice bounce. And we can clear him. So 2 tanks down a piece now. We need to back up because there is a T34, but he is not paying attention to us. So we can poke forward. We try that snapshot, but we miss. Bad shot on my behalf. And now we're going to push forward. But the enemy has still got 3 medium tanks. And there we have the Tortoise. So we still got a lot of armor to get through. We still got a lot of hit points to get through. We get that nice shot on the T34. And now we're just going to back up. We don't want the Tortoise to shoot us. But we just can't get enough gun depression to get shots off. So it's now 3 versus 5. So what I decide to do is come down the hill. There is the WZ-120. That's a one-shot, so we can poke down and hopefully not get shot from him. But there's a T-34, and we get the shot. We're not going to wait for the WZ-120. We get the shot on the T-34, and now you can see we're trying to angle in again. The WZ-120 shoots our gun, and we can take him out. So it's now 3 against 3. T-34 is gone. The Tortoise is quite low hit points. There is still a full hit points T-54E1, but I am pleased that the T-54E1 is really not a good player. So the rev is now gone. The T-54E1 is pushing again. We get that nice bounce. We angle our tank just enough for it to become very bouncy. And now he backs up. So we're going to focus on the Tortoise. We do miss that shot, but we have my team, and they managed to take him out. So it just leaves 3 of us versus this T-54E1. And this is where he becomes like, he was full hit points. He could easily win this. 2 of my teams are basically, he can clear both of them with 1 clip. But he's not a great player. He decides to run. He's running away. We get a nice, another bounce there. And you can see we are trying to angle as we are going. 2 bounces. And he's got 1 shell left, I think. No, the other shell, he actually shot us already. So he didn't go for that full reload. And we can just, I think at this point, he has just given up. So we can shoot HE into his rear. 352 damage. Leave him on 31 hit points, and we're going to reload before our VK gets here, and we're going to take him out. So we finish on, we still have 1152 hit points, and there was 4 tier 9, so we did a great job. 1700 block damage. We get ourselves 3100 damage. We get the ace. 146,000 credits earned. Again, lovely credit earning tank. And that is the Chrysler K. Very good tank. It's definitely worth having, but it's not OP. It isn't OP. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please join my Patreon if you want to support the channel. I do appreciate it. But for now, I'm Meadsy, and I'll see you soon.